Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And already we're underway here. Beckenbauer with the clearance. Oh, look at the space here. Cross to the back post. He rises! And he's there to get it away. Kondela.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And he's there to clear it. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's the chance to counter. He's through here. Roberto Carlos gets through on his own. Bigo goes on a run down the left wing. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
It's Casillas for me, because if he gets a little busy in this game, he has the talent and vast experience to cope with pretty much anything. He can be an
terrific header! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike! What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Kondela. Kondela goes on a charge down the left. Has a look and plays it forward. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Nedved. Xavi Alonso. Kondela promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, what's he done? Pedro Neto. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Roberto Carlos does well to get it back. Vieira. Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Figo. Kondela. And that is a little undercooked. And he welcomes it in. Hits one! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is a brilliant interception. Half an hour played now. Cafu spots it and intercepts. That's beautifully weighted. Pass is just off target. Kondela. Costa Curta. Vieira. Coller. And it's Nedved. Tries to dink it in. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Pedro Neto charging forward, the ball at his feet. Xavi Alonso. Beckenbauer. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Nedved. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Beckenbauer. Cristiano Ronaldo. For Xavi Alonso. 5 minutes till the break. Ronaldinho. He's a great chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Ronaldinho did so well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
Michael. Vieira. Makaleli. Passing is crisp and sharp. He can run onto that, and he's managed to get free. Climbs up big! He's scored! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Inter Milan go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Ronaldinho. And it's half-time here. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Brilliantly cut out. Vieira. And he cuts out the supply. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Figo. Collar. Makaleli, who does have an assist to his name. Can he spark a counter here?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Vieri looking understandably energised after his goal. Well, played right into his path. Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the hit! And yes, it's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Osimhen.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Figo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And claimed it back swiftly. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Roberto Carlos. And it's Fernando Torres. Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Cafu cuts it out. And he's away. Donadoni, shot could be on, chance with a header! Goal! Inter! And they've got their lead back. All over in seconds, that's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Roberto Carlos really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Beckenbauer. That is a great pick out. Nedved! So close to drawing level.
Nedved couldn't quite put that away, but there's plenty of positives in how they've responded. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Suarez has got himself a free kick. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Adriano. Donadoni. Thuram can get it clear.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Fernando Torres. Yep, it's a corner.
Attenzione, un cambio.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Big chance! Oh, what a mistake!
Oh, that's a cracking...
Great hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Luis Suarez. No, that's been intercepted. Time added on 4 minutes. Condela. Nedved. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that's that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And already we're underway here. Could move up a gear here. And he's picked out the run. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Keeper's got good distance on that. Decent progress down the left. And that could set him on his way. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Endrick was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I really like the look of this fella Endrick here. He's a great finisher, he's a great dribbler, he's a wonderful link-up player, he's a smart presser, he's capable of playing a bit deeper. This guy has got the lot. It's not fair.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, there's the clearance. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Now it's Osimhen. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Ronaldinho. Look at this, and the finish! Davids. Oh, he's found some space here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, this looks sharp. Neither side yet able to find the net. No, that's been intercepted. And he's on his way! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona really could have done without this. So this the chance to fire his team in front. One 0, never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
Beckenbauer. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that's well seen too. Shifted upfield.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Osimhen. Now it's Osimhen. Aimed beyond the defence. Gently done. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Roberto Carlos. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Terrific header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now they can spring out of Cristiano Ronaldo!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And the pass is intercepted. Serginho. Maradona looking to get on the end of this. No, he's overshot the green. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's been... Can he finish? It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter,
Hits one! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
that was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And we hit half-time. Barcelona head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. Second period then underway.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Ronaldinho. Beckenbauer. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xavi Alonso.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Big header! Rafinha. That's a good run down the left. And he's intervened well there.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Nice ball, and he tries a shot! He's missed, but not by that far. It's run loose here. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Alexander-Arnold is always looking to play quality balls. This might spell decent hit! Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 15.
So, time for changes
Cristiano
on
Ronaldo.
both sides, actually.
El dorsal 45.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Cafu cuts it out. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pass somewhat off target. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That pass has been well intercepted. Owen! And he's straight offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10. El dorsal 5. Xavi Alonso. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 4. El dorsal 2.
Beckenbauer does well to get it back. Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And he's picked out the run. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against it. It's Maradona! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Conte proves too strong. And the counter is on. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Gnabry. And they're on him in a flash. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Roberto Carlos. Maldini.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Kante promptly onto that, and that is that. He's played him through. He's had it taken off him. Beckenbauer. That is a great pick out. Kante makes the interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he was quick to react. Now it's Ronaldinho. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Time for a change in personnel.
será
Well, he can
sustituido
certainly
por
make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Foot in. Now it's Ronaldinho. Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. Oh, played through for the wide man. He gets big! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Belletti. That has not gone well. Maldini. Now Tonali. Mbappe. Owen. Always onto this.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Nedved deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And he's taking no chances there. Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Owen. He's great chance! And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Pedro Neto. Oh, good read.
He read that really well.
Great hit! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Ajax are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Eto'o. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's a superb pass. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Goes forward. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Ronaldinho. And here's Osimhen. Pedro Neto. Osimhen. And he's cut it out. Maldini. Goalkeeper's ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Neither side yet able to find the net. Quality ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pirlo takes control of it and he's on the move. Pedro Neto. And it's Gullit. Pass is just off target. Nicked it back promptly. And here's Gullit. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Eto'o. Eto'o powering forward here. Thuram clears it away. Pirlo. And here's Messi. And he's lost his man. And Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pirlo. Ajax looking to pass their way through. The ball has bounced loose now. Rummenigge, and he's found a way past. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi looking to run onto it. And he's there to belt it away. That's gone for a throw-in. Has a go!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rummenigge. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0.
Ajax are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Xavi Alonso. Now it's Osimhen. Pedro Neto. That is lovely. This is promising. Osimhen! Cristiano Ronaldo! He's scored!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
He's had a shot! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And now he has two. Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. And there is the half-time whistle. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Barcelona just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Cambio de jugadores.
And the action is back underway. That is good alertness. He's got away. Messi. Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped.
And Messi! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Beckenbauer. No way through. Owen. Eto'o. Chance!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Pedro Neto. And it's Messi. And now they can clear their lines. Cafu.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Messi. Great ball if he can get there. Owen. He's found a way through.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Ball's gone out of play. Now it's Messi. Oh, good ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's really well manoeuvred. And the shot! And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi! He's missed, but not by that far. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, they could break here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, the shot could be... And the finish! Oh, what has happened here? There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 45. El dorsal 15. Cristiano Ronaldo. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22. Owen. El dorsal 4.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Maldini chooses Vieira! Hits off target and by quite a way. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival, Batistuta. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's away. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Owen. Mateus. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So the perfect chance to get one back. Messi. Messi! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that. And we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Cantona pinches it off him. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Vieira. Batistuta could move up a gear here. Owen. He can run onto that. Ajax needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Barcelona have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Ronaldinho. Can he latch on to this? And he's made sure that's not getting through. He's through here. Cantona. And the shot! Nedved. Looking for the runner.
Habrá 2 minutos de
Short
descuento.
changes him with that pass. Owen. He's found a way. Now the finish! He's scored! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona clearly came into this match with a good game plan, one designed to capitalise on an obvious weakness. They'd identified that and never really let go.
So just time for me to... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So it's away we go then. And that is a little undercooked. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
So what can they make of this? Roberto Carlos going full steam ahead down the left flank. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Hits one! And they can counter here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he thumps it clear. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Osimhen. Has a shot! Just off target.
Osimhen has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Shifted upfield. Nicely worked. Keeper's ball. Roberto Baggio. He's a sharp little ball here. Showing good feet. Roberto Baggio. Oh, that was vital. It's Baggio! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Stood up well to him there, and he welcomes it in. Ronaldo chasing after it. Taken back almost at once. Now that's well seen too. Sabitzer.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Van Dijk. And Amrabat. Tufan. Now that looks a decent ball. Beckenbauer.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And Ronaldinho! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Corner number 2 then. It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's gone looking for safety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Well, they've got it again. He won't be happy with that one. And the pass is intercepted. Cristiano Ronaldo. Driving on and making good progress. Brilliantly cut out. Danger averted for now. Ball's gone out of play. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Great ball if he can get there. Chance! Osimhen with a beautifully timed run. Tufan.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Plays a delicate ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. And the half-time whistle goes. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. The midway point of the game.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Tufan. Coming on the field is number 21, Mbappe.
So off we go once more.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Osimhen. Dink through. Oh, important interception. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he put it away? Marvellous goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
The goal scorer for
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Ronaldinho. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Great chance! Oh, taken with style! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Roberto Baggio very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
This match was
Van Dijk.
71,550.
Passing nice and neat. Oh, it's Baggio! It's a loose ball. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now the finish! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
That is good alertness. Baggio powering forward here.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And the finish! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Substitution.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Ronaldinho. Now it's Owen.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Great hit! They've done it! And this is getting better and better.
73 minutes is
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Coming on the field, number 16, Rodri. Number 8,
Mbappe.
Beckham.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. And he's only too happy to take that back. Van Dijk gets it away. Nedved. That pass has been... And here's a chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Field is number 52, Vilhena.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a throw-in. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Beckham. That's been cut out, well played. Van Dijk. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Mbappe. Looks to clip it forward. Serginho. Ronaldinho. Driving. Nedved! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Nedved deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will...
Goes in for the header! Sticks it away! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist?
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. And this is Ronaldinho. And the shot! They've scored! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time.
And that will be it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Oh, nearly. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, here's your hero, goal-scorer, match-winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Oh, no joy this time. Cafu. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he's had it nicked away. Conte. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. He gets big!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Passes short and sharp. Oh, important interception. Ronaldinho. Vinicius Junior. He is through here.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
And that has left him in a heap. Osimhen thinks one through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. David Villa, nice interception, well timed. Xavi Alonso, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Ronaldinho! Has another go! Cafu getting this one clear. Roberto Carlos. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Messi. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Roberto Carlos. Cafu gets across to intercept that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. David Villa. Roberto Carlos. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Kante does well to get it back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Decent hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Picked out brilliant, has a go! Conte. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And here's Ronaldinho. That's a lovely, neat pass. David Villa. Pedro Neto. And here's Osimhen! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Osimhen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Roberto Carlos. Quick look, then plays it in. Cristiano Ronaldo! Danger averted for now. Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Maldini. Beckenbauer. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Xavi Alonso.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Gilberto Silva.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So there was the first half.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Vinicius Junior might just make this. Osimhen. He's having a go! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Spread neatly. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, that's a key interception. Roberto Carlos. Angers are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Big can he finish? It's in! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
29,950.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Osimhen. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And here's Osimhen.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Good run, that. Great timing. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Oh, that's well spotted. Kaka is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, and the finish! Sticks it away! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
I'm still trying to figure out how he managed to get that contact. That's a super volley.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And it's Ronaldinho. Owen, real chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
York, now the finish! And somehow he managed to miss it. Kaka. York! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And he's there to clear it. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way.
And the shot! And he's heaved it away. Kusanov. Kaka! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
All hands on deck for this one. Thuram gets rid without sophistication. And it's Roberto Carlos.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
It's Ronaldinho! Too close for comfort.
Temps additionnel.
The final
30 minutes.
seconds now. Now it's Neymar. Ronaldinho. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's the chance to counter. Mbappe. Oh, good take in a good area. He's got the shot away! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It is a corner.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
So that's it. It is all over. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of...